So at this time, I would like to invite Bob Janata up to offer a word and introduce our first stewardship season speaker. Bob?
Thank you for your introduction, Father John. I am your vestry representative for stewardship, and today we're kicking off our stewardship season. Over the next 4 weeks, 3 of our parishioners will speak to us about their families' considerations regarding stewardship for Christ, our church, and ultimately, each other. Another speaker will speak to us about the financial health of our parish. I hope that as a result of these presentations, we'll have an opportunity to get to know each other just a little bit better. I'd also like to highlight that our stewardship pledge cards will be mailed out early this coming week. Whether you pledge online or use a pledge card, I ask that you prayerfully consider the amount of your pledge. And as one of our vestry members recently said, pledge till it feels good. And now our first speaker, Corey Burr.
Good morning. My name is Corey Burr, and I'm married to Beanie, and our children are Patrick, Wendy, Bobby, and Charlie. It's so good to see everybody here today, and let's hope that our interaction can continue more and more in the days ahead. Being at St. Francis surrounds me with some of the best and most important memories in our family's life. 32 years ago, I stood right there as Beanie came down the aisle with her father. Right over here, we stood as each of our 4 children were baptized. Wendy sang here with the children's and adult choir. Our 2 younger boys sit back here when they acolyte. I spent many hours happily serving on the vestry in the library, and we've spent many hours watching school programs when the children went to St. Francis Day School. Apart from these individual memories, the consistent presence of St. Francis as our family's spiritual home has provided great comfort to Beanie and me over the 3 decades that we've been together married. When Bob asked me to speak about stewardship, at first I was a touch reticent. Not that I don't believe in vibrant stewardship, actually the opposite. It was that I felt like I'm stating the obvious to most of us here, that almost like I'm preaching to the choir. It's so ingrained in me, stewardship, and I've given every year that the need to talk about it just seems superfluous in some way. But I'm hoping that you all will vibrantly support it. There are 2 main reasons why I've participated in stewardship over the years, among so many others, but I think it boils down to, first, as an institution, St. Francis is a superior organization that does good in society. It's a safe haven for a spiritual life full of prayer, music, and fellowship, and it supports many worthy endeavors in our community. Second, like any serious endeavor, our participation in stewardship helps in planning, whether for salaries, fellowship programs, or community outreach. We become more effective when the vestry can make plans based on a known budget. So I hope this message isn't too simple or brief, but among so many blessings of St. Francis, it boils down to those 2 simple ones. So with prayerful reflection, let's put on our collective armor of light and robustly support stewardship in 2022. Thank you.